Recording stopped. Okay. Meanwhile, you are busy with your reports. Let's deal with the verification. The report that is coming from State SA, and the report that is coming from Human Resource Department. There are no. So I think with our meeting, and most when we are dealing with this process, we have adjournments. If there are things we don't, we're not clear, so we will adjourn and verify what the information, and after that resume again, not consume. How is long? We resume again. So we resume our meeting again. So it's not a train smash, because anyway we need to also, Honorable Masondo, she's on visual, so we need to double check with the whip if
recording in progress.
And also verify with Honorable Tongo whip whether you do have, because struggling with the network. So Honorable Masiko, you have to give us the report on her behalf, because she was there first day, she was there with us second day. So I think some of the questions were taken by me and yourself, and others were to Honorable Piri to ask questions. So Masondo was with us, and she was physical. Honorable Sheriff also will have to give us, I don't know, Oberman, whether she has given you her scores. Okay, so we'll continue with the ones that you have, Whip Masiko, on behalf of your colleagues, and then we'll continue like that. We'll give our staff members to consolidate the score sheets, and while they are consolidating, we continue with the state report and the human resource verification report. So there are two reports that we need to receive. Remember, we are not going with the vetting. We are not the ones that must deal with verifications, vetting of candidates. Vetting must be done by the presidency, whether by the Department of Women and Youth and Persons with Disabilities, or the President's Office. I don't know who's responsible for that, but it's not us that does the vetting. All what we're doing is screening information that we've been given by the SA. Human Resource Department from Parliament, they are the ones who are verifying qualifications of individuals on our behalf. So for now, the report we have received, they are complete. I think that SA gave us a report for 15 candidates, like 18 candidates, and then
Human Resource Chair gave us all 20 candidates.
Oh,
yes.
So Kashifa, yours is incomplete.
No, it's I can report, Chair.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So okay, let's give our scores. There are numbers, honorable members. You can read from the spreadsheet that the staff has printed. It's that CGE01. And then on the side, there are numbers. So each and every one of us will have to read us from candidate number 1 up until candidate number last. I will start first so that at least you can have a better understanding on how. Are you ready? Yes. Oh. Okay. 01. Yeah, 40 people, they know our candidates were. So I will just do. Yeah. 0146. It's the total is out of 50.
Yes.
41 39 03 28 39 48 04 27 03. I gave you 03, ne? Number 12 20 06 34 33 49 40 40 48 32 73 44 41 39 56 44 07 40 10 36 75 34 19 34 45 40 52 3 57 20.
Repeat that one.
36 32 36. Who is says repeat? Eh? Masondo kade zakho Masondo kade ezakho bekele zami wena kade zakho laba mina ngibizela istaff ngibizeli nini ngibizela istaff wena kade zakho uzokwazi ukubiza ezakho. Yeah.
I'm just going to, I'll double check whether our numbers are correct. So start, I'll go as stipulated on the Excel spreadsheet. 46, 28, 27, 34, 20, 36, 49, 48, 40, 39, 32, 44, 40, 34, 4, 40, 32. Thank you, Chair.
Is that? Yeah, you could not vote because you know what? She was not reading the codes. I started reading the codes myself and then give them the marks. I mixed that, deliberate, because you know, out there are people who maybe they know how we're doing it. So that's why I did Ding dong, delele, ding dong, delele. Any? Masondo, you heard my numbers. I read the code on the site where it starts with CGE 0 something, and then I gave the points. Everyone
Yes,
it
Chair,
must
I'm
be
doing
out
that.
of 50.
Yes, I'm following.
Yeah. If you are more than 50, that means you are in another interview, not our interview. So each and every candidate, we score the candidate over 50. So let's call it Masiko.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairperson. Good morning to your good self and all the members. I will start with 01 46 03 12 04 90 06 37 12 13 32 35 30 49 39 48 40 42 41 40 48 73 43 7 37 10 33 75, 30, 19, 35, 45, 40, 52, 32, 56, 45, 57, 25.
Can you double check Masiko's numbers, Kashifa?
Thank you, Chairperson. 0146, 0312, 0419, 0612, 13, 32, 35, 33, 49, 39, 40, 40, 42, 41, 40, 48, 37, 73, 33, 07, 37, 10, 33, 75, 30, 19, 35, 45, 41, 52, 32, 56, 45, 57, 20.
Correct. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Masiko. Honorable Masondo? None?
I'm still busy.
Okay.
No.
Honorable Opperman on behalf of Honorable Sheriff.
Thank you, Chairperson. Number 1, 35. Number 3, 22. Number 4, 26. Number 6, 9, 12, 22, 32, 25, 33, 38, 39, 6, number 40, 34, 41, 30, 48, 28, 73, 5, 7, 24, 10, 28, 75, 7, 19, 28, 45, 30, 52, 25, 6, 35, 57, 27.
Thank you very much, Kashifa. Double check, Honorable Sheriffs.
Thank you, Chairperson. So I'm just going to read out the scores in keeping with the numbering. 35, 22, 26, 29, 22, 25, 38, 36, 34, 30, 28, 25, 24, 28, 27, 28, 30, 25, 35, 7. Thank you, Chair.
Okay, what I want to double check with Honorable Opperman. Remember numbers on the score sheets. So what is she having? Is she correct? Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Honorable Opperman. Honorable Kaula.
Siyangena-ke manje ibhodlela liyangena. Number 1, 44. Number 3, number 4, 15. Number 6, 35. Number 12, 30.
Number 32.
Number 32, 20. Number 33, 48. number 39, 46, number 40, 40, number 41, 38, number 48, 17, 3, 42, number 7, 13, number 10, 10, lottery, number 75, 26, number 19, number 45, 39, number 52, 41, number 56, 42.
Number 57. Number 57.
Oh, 57,
The last one.
sorry. Okay, 57, 27.
Thank you very much, Honorable Kaula Kashifa.
Thank you, Chair. As I did with the previous one, I'm just going to read the scores in relation to the numbers. 44, 36, 15, 35, 30, 20, 48, 46, 48, 17, 42, 13, 10, 26, 19, 39, 41, 42, 27. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Kashifa. Yeah, you'll be honorable, don't worry. Honorable Mamsengwa.
Thank you, Chair. Number 1, 42. Number 3, 38. 4, 32. Number 6, 41. Number 12, 30. Number 32, 28. Number 33, 48. Number 39, 45. Number 40, 48. Number 41, 42. Number 48, 40. Number 73, 44. Number 7. Number 10, 43. Number 75, 32. 19, 35. Number 45, 38. Number 52, 40. Number 56, 47. Number 7, 30.
Thank you very much, Honorable Sengwa.
So again, just reading the scores. 42, 38, 32, 41, 30, 28, 48, 45, 48, 42, 40, 44, 30, 43, 32, 35, 38, 47, 30.
Thank you very much, Honorable Kashifa. Honorable Carol.
Thanks, Chair.
Who knows? Maybe we are on the list.
You must receive that. Thanks, Chair, as we welcome Honorable Kachifa. Chair, my ring are number 1, 44. Number 3, 5. Number 4, 33. 36. Number 12, 32. Number 32, 35. Number 33, 8. Number 39, 47. Number 40, 39. Number 41, 37. Number 48, 34. Number 73, 41. Number 7, 35. 10, 19. Number 75. Number 19, 33. Number 45, 38. Number 52, 56. Number 56, 42. Hey, number 57.
Kashifa?
Again, just to give the scores in relation to the order: 44, 25, 33, 36, 35, 48, 47, 39, 37, 34, 41, 35, 19, 29, 33, 38, 26, 42, 20. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Kashifa. Honorable Masiko?
Thank you very much once again, Honorable Chairperson. I would like to take the opportunity to call the scoring for Honorable Shongo, who is currently having issues with the network. Honorable Person, she has indicated that she would request me to call out her numbers. Number 1, 47. Number 3, Finn. Number 4, 22. Number 6, 35. Number 12, 32, 3, 33, 49, 39, 48, 40, 43, 41, 48, 36, 73, 44, 7, 36, 28, 75, 27, 19, 36, 45, 42, 52, 35, 56, 46, and 57 is 7.
Kashifa?
Again, just in terms of the scoring, as outlined on the score sheet: 47, 15, 20, 35, 12, 33, 49, 48, 43, 41, 36, 44, 36, 28, 27, 36, 42, 35, 46, 27.
Thank you very much, Honorable Masiko, on behalf of Honorable Shongo. Masondo?
Thank you, Chair. 59 is 48. 39 is 47. 40
59.
is 36.
Masondo? There's no 59. I think you
No,
double check.
Simon is number who? Can you assist, Chair?
Yeah?
The code of Simon.
No, she mustn't call me. She's received this from.
Masondo? look
Yes,
at
Chair.
your email.
Okay. Let's check. Okay, Chair. You
Yeah.
Chair, I propose that Masondo give 3 minutes so that she can follow the order of the scoring sheet. Not mix numbers, but she must start with number 1, number 3, the way they are ordered.
Yeah.
But let's agree because she has mixed a bit. Give her 3 minutes. She'll start again.
Okay.
Thank you, Chair.
Oh, let's adjourn for 3 minutes so that Masondo, you can correct your numbers. You have changed the codes, the numbers, so that you get the correct. Check your email. The staff has emailed you the spreadsheet.
Record stopped.
Yeah. Ayibona into engenza emsebenzini. Sithi izani physical. Sure. Aw asiqali phansi sesidlulile la. Nicimile lapho ne bafowethu. IT. Neli lapho ithini lapho. Kucimekile lapho. Nicimile lapho. Okay. Let's resume. Good morning, Honorable Sharif. Are you done with your debate? Good.
Recording in progress.
Honorable members, we welcome Honorable Sharif. She's done with her debate. Let's call in Honorable Masondo. I think we have given you enough time to sort your numbers. Mavimbela.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, I would like to request that my number be called in the in the chamber because I've sent it now to the whip to assist me because here I'm a connectivity problem. Sometimes I hear, sometimes I don't hear, but I've sent all my recommendations.
Oh, yeah, we are done with her. From outside, you gave her
Yes,
your
Chair.
numbers.
Yes, I finished.
Okay. Over to you, Honorable Piri.
Thank you. On behalf of Honorable Bondo, numbers are as follows. Number 1, as she has sent them, I believe she should also verify. Number 1,
Yeah, verify next.
she must just follow. It's 46, what I see on my. Number 3, it's 25. I'll be a bit slow so that I can capture what's correct. Number 4, it's 26. Number 6, it's 27. Number 12, it's 20. Number 32, it's 20. Number 33, it's 48. Number 39 is 47. Number 40 is 39. Number 41 is 35. Number 48 is 27. Number 73, it's 41. It's 19. Number 10 is 22. Number 75, 9. Number 19, it's 18. Number 45, 35. Number 52, it's 28. Number 56, it's 45. Then last one, it's 57. It's 21.
Okay, Kashifa, please double check. Okay,
Thank you,
Kashifa.
Thank you, Chairperson and Ms. Masondo. So the numbers, I'll read them out in ordering. 46, 25, 26, 27, 20, 20, 48, 47, 39, 30, 27, 41, 19, 22, 29, 18, 35, 28, 45. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honorable Masondo, can you double check, confirm that they represented you?
Yes, it's correct, Chair. It's captured correct.
I don't want tomorrow you say, I didn't say this, I said this. Okay. Honorable Chairman, can I consult with you first?
Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
Let's give you time to present the to consolidate, and then was the report for the verification of qualifications and the state security. Okay, over to you, Nick.
Thank you, Chairperson, and Chairperson, good morning, members. We submitted 20 consent forms to HR, requesting them to verify the qualification of the candidates that were shortlisted. The report came back and indicated that, which have circulated to all members.
Sheriff, do you have it?
It indicates that 17 candidate verification is completed and nothing was found against them. There were 3 candidates that they are still waiting for the verification. So they didn't state exactly which qualification, but it's only 3. The verification is done, it's just the waiting. That's the report of the HR, Parliament HR Resources Chairperson. I will then go to the state security. With the state security chairperson, we submitted the fingerprints form for 19 candidates. Candidate indicated that she cannot submit her fingerprints as she was out of the country. Will only be back on the 1st of April. Out of the 19 candidates, Chairperson, the report, 18 report came with the 18 candidates. Of the 18 candidates, 15 of them were no defaults registered again, and also there were no security concerns that came to light. Candidates, Chairperson, there's the 3 chairperson, the report states that there were no criminal, however, they have only negative credit information that's recorded against their name, Chair. It's only 3. Thank you, Chairperson. If I must indicate what's the action against them.
If you can explain what.
Yes, Chair.
It's like it's looking like it's money. What does that mean? Oh, it's because I'm reading it in my. Why give me so? Why is it like this? On my, yeah?
It's like it has it's like it's billions.
Can you see?
Now that's verification of qualifications. That's it.
Verification of qualifications. Yeah, what does this mean? What is this number? Is it money or is what?
No,
What is this?
I'll show it to you what it looks like.
Where I wanna care? Makaula, can you see the definition?
It's like that.
It's like what? Why with yours it's fine, but with mine it's like 1,800,000 and
Yeah, no, but that, it's just the formatting. It's the actual ID number and the verification on the Excel.
who else's iPad? When I phone okay, we're going to care. Now we
The system.
It's just the formatting is different, but this is the
because it was in your.
Chair is the system of the gadget.
So meaning the applications that they submitted, they are verified, they are fine.
Chairperson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing says Tengwile a McDonald.
No.
Okay. Okay, Dr. Tembe asked when we were there, no serious cases, insolvent, one, which is mostly important for us. Number two, with regards to this thing of judgments, whether that's for jet and whatever, can you help us whether it does have a negative bearing to the report or what?
Thanks, Chair and honourable members. Just as a prelude to your question, Chair, we just revert back to the shortlisting criteria, what the committee agreed upon. So it's whatever answer when we interrogate this question, we have to revert back to the shortlisting criteria. We specified what is expected of the committee in terms of the constitution when appointing members, section 193, so 193 to 1. So basically, 193.1 won't concern myself with African citizen, be it fit and proper person to hold particular office. Then on the one of reflecting gender, I think that will be considered has been. But the act in particular, the Companies Act, which is section 69A, prescribe that or B or well, section 69(8)(a), a person is director of a company if a court has prohibited that person to be a director or declared that person to be in terms of section 162 or in terms of section 47 of the Close Corporation, is subject to subsection 9 to 12. The person is an unrehabilitated insolvent, is prohibited in terms of any public regulation. Director of a company has been removed from office of trust on the grounds of misconduct involving dishonesty. Has been convicted in the Republic or elsewhere and imprisoned without the option of a fine or fine more than the prescribed amount for third jury or an offence involving fraud, misrepresentation, or dishonest in connection with the promotion, information management of a company, or in connection with an act contemplated in subsection 205 or under the Insolvency Act, the Competition Act. But basically, to cut the story short, only in relation to the candidate where there's only one candidate who had a judgment, which I think that sullies her reputation, because the Act speaks about a judgment, or it speaks the Act. Okay, she has got a negative against her, so it's not clear under what circumstances is that judgment. So it's better for the committee to err on the side of caution if that candidate was considered, because there's a judgment placed against her. So that I will say. But for the two candidates which has got negative, because they will be in a position of trust as a director or as a commissioner, which they have to execute fiduciary positions of the company and the finances of the company. They are not going to positions like management, but they'll be seen at strategic positions of the company, so of the institution. Correct that. So it's better that they sort themselves out, but those negative, there's no judgment. There's only one matter which is in place here, is the one who has got a judgment. As for the other, they can be excused and advised to clear their names on the credit. But the one with a judgment, that's a serious finding, because it means all the processes has been followed until a judgment was made against the candidate. So that is the only concern I can raise. For the two, it's still at preliminary stages because it's adverse. There's no judgment placed against the candidate chair. So I can only, so it's up to the committee, but the one with a judgment, it's a serious indictment on that candidate if he or she has been considered. So for the two candidates, they need to clear what is adverse, and the amount involved seems to be lesser or small, concerned with the one with the candidate which has got a judgment. Thanks, Chair.
Honorable members, that is the advice from Honorable Dr. Tembe. So there's only one candidate with a judgment, but we don't know what is the judgment about. So all remember, the president is the one who will take the final decision with regard to this. What we have done our what is supposed to be done by us. By qualifying, it will now no longer be our responsibility. The president will use his own determination on whether he still wants to appoint a person and or not. But I think we have come to the end of our reports, because all candidates mentioned that their reports, their qualifications are verified, but there are only three, ne? Three.
Three, Chairperson.
Yeah. So what we are going to do is in the House, and then the President will decide on the final one. Candidate has made in the list. Yeah. Honorable Piri, Honorable Mamkaula.
To check with yourself or with Dr. Tembe that the recommendation, or when it's taken to the, are we going to also finish the President with the report from the vetting or what? Because if you don't take it and the candidate that we are not sure now, it's part of the recommendation. What if the President appoint the person that has a judgment? But my main thing is that I want to send the recommendation with the judgment so that the President will look into that.
Yeah. We'll send the report to the President. Gary, that's what you do at IOSD, so that the President makes his own final decision, because it's there, it's the report from the State Secretary Department. So the report will go like this. In fact, even in our report, we are going to mention it. Yeah? Yes. We read it. Last year, I read that in candidates, it was better that last year, because candidates were given an opportunity that the chair talked to them. It was things like this, the two, like the two. We just mentioned that there are candidates which each state security report has sent a report, but they are there, and we verified with those. Some of the people, remember, even if they have finished to pay their debts, but they still appear credit bureau, so you can't disqualify a person because of that. It's different from this one who's got a court judgment, because you don't even know what is that court judgment about. So it's only when they do the vetting where they can say, this one does not qualify, and take the person out. But so it's the President will use his own prerogative, whether he wants to put somebody who does have a judgment or whatever. But from our side, I think we have done our best. We have screened everyone as is. So, Angit, amen.
Yes, Chair, when everything leaves after the House resolution, everything as it is. But basically, I think the committee should also factor in, look at the amount involved amongst the candidates. Because if it's a bigger amount, so clearly there are some issues. How does it come to that effect? So for smaller amounts, it's those trivial matters, but amounts, it's a serious matter, because now the person will be in a fiduciary position, which is very, very critical and very important for the institution.
So, meaning a bit 50,000 outputs or 100,000 upwards?
I cannot specify, Chair, but it's for the committee to make its own decision that these are the factors that they considered. Because if there's an amount, so that they can justify that we saw this, but we considered that this can be settled, or this we can do with. So it's for the committee to have that decision. But they have got the information. So unfortunately, the candidate was on the findings. So as to give the committee a better view. So now that's the fixed the committee is in, because the candidate should have been given an opportunity to answer on the findings. Those are the rules of natural justice. So now the committee, mainly, it will be like it's an arbitrary position that they've got a finding, but the candidate, SSA, because the report came after interviews, so as to have given the advantage the candidate as to this amount come about. These are the findings that we have. I can say those are the two issues, Chair. Thank
Mama?
Ngibonge Chair, uvumelana kancane nomhlonishwa la uDem. Eqinisweni nami bengibona ukuthi laba bantu abathintekayo like kunezinto ezibathintayo ethinta mhlambe ungabi mahle amagama abo kubona. Ikhona le nqubomgomo ebiyenzeka before ukuthi aziphendulele yena asho ukuthi how far ngale nto akuyena, so nathi sibheke mhlambe sikwazi ngoba manje uyabona sesenze yonke into. Manje futhi kuzoqala phansi, what if upresident mhlambe avela asuke aphonte laba, even nala sebenza avele nje asuke upresident ngokumbona mhlambe nje azomthanda, ngoba lento ukuthi uzokaze ayibhekele yena angiboni, kodwa kangisho ukuthi ngiyaphi, but kodwa ungcono bafile sakwazi ukuthi lento le report lesikhuluma ngayo manje bayikhulumele bese sikhulume ngayo before bakwazi ukuphendula, bayiphendulele bona like ecourt. Uyayibona nto? So angazi, but kumina nje masathi ungcono bekuba besiqale ngayo le nto before size sifike kule nto sesiyenze namhlanje. Angisho ukuthi kanjani Chair. Ngiyabonga.
Yeah, I think, Honorable Kaula, so far, we are going to the report just came last night, and there was nothing we could do. So we are going to table the report as is, and then the president will decide at the end of the day. But with the other two, there's nothing much, because people make arrangements like the others. You'll find that some of these have been paid, and then it's only that we didn't get that chance to engage with them. So with the one offer judgment, then this one, there's nothing we can do, because sometimes you'll find that a person's got a judgment, I'm kid. Yeah, and so the right position to call the candidate and question the candidate and then make his own determination at his own decisions. I think you will submit the state secretary report as is to the president. Is that fine, honorable members?
Sorry Chair, mina ngifuna uyibuzela nje. Yini eyenza ukuthi le report izofika izona?
State security, most of the time, they take food to a like that got our report last night. Otherwise, if you remember previously, in some of the interviews that we did, we when we were almost done, like now. Honorable Piri?
No, I think I'm covered. But I want to check, because now these days, Chair, there is a culture of taking everything to court in legislations. They're taken to court. What are the chances, Chatembe? to nullify this process because, you know, it's bad. We night around AMs with this process, and tomorrow when we are told it's not going through, it will be time wasted. So I wanted to check, Chair, because we discussed about it. Let us not put our head in it as if it's not there. What are the main implications if, let's say, for example, Dr. Tembe, that we are going to recommend 8 to the President or to the House, and the 3, maybe when the President feels their part. I'm not sure, I did not go through the report. I don't know whether they are part of it that we've recommended or not. But let's take it, the 3 are part of the 8. What will happen? Will it take us to reconsider? If 3 is out of 8, you are left with 5. Then what will happen? Because we need to look into that. But
the two, they are not a problem. The two, they are not a problem. The only one that is a problem is the judgment one.
But Chair, we are saying it's the prerogative of the President.
With the judgment.
With the judgment. So
Yes.
on that one, we must not consider it, Dr. Tembe, the 2 at all. Because I want us to take a decision, Chair, on what we think or what we feel, but on facts. If the President might think, does not want anyone who can jeopardize, who has issues, like, for example, I'll include myself, I've got accounts. Sometimes when I'm not in good state financially, I don't pay, and it becomes a problem. Chair, I wanted to ask or to suggest, Dr. Tembe, if it's possible, according to the law, it must not be a common sense because this must be a tidy process we've worked. If it's possible on our behalf, as you said when you started, is it possible for you before we could table it to the NA, to call the 3 candidates? I don't want to exclude anyone.
I was about to say
I
that.
don't want to exclude anyone besides the fact of saying this is minor or not, but the fact remains the report has 3 names. Is it possible for you to call and let them explain? With the trust that is invested in you, you'll bring a report to us, be it virtually, physically, or we table it to the NA. We don't want to work something that is not workable. That cannot be implementable, Chair. Just tight all the loopholes that we can, but it's that's why I'm saying we need to get an advice from Tatembe. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Piri Tatembe, to call the 3 candidates as a legal person. At least he will give us the right information. Dr. Tembe, can you call the 3? Yeah, because the last and then they will explain at least legally. He understands this thing legally because that's what we did last. We called them. You remember, Honorable Sheriff? We called them, and then they gave us and then they went. I've sorted this one. I have to. I'll settle. You remember?
You want it to happen now or
now? No, you will go. Call them now. Yeah.
Recording stopped.
Yeah.
Because if you've got questions which perhaps I may not be able to ask, you have to raise it so that becomes a transparent manner. Because as if they are still on the interviews, because the interviews until a decision
touch my
Thank you very much, honorable members.
Recording
Let's
in
resume.
progress.
Carol. Okay. Bimbela, are you in?
I'm in, Chair.
Okay.
Yes, I'm in.
Okay. Uh, Nelly, have you checked the dates? The three candidates, they must be in and the videos must be on. Their cameras must be on.
Yes, Chair, one camera is on. They've joined all the three. I'm going to ask them to open up their cameras. Thank you, Chair.
There's one, who's Madosi Fura? Okay, where's the
They're here, Chair.
I don't see, I see two. There's one shot.
Ask her to open up the camera.
Oh,
Okay, sure.
okay. Check. Fix your camera. Rodney. Veljangam.
Honorable Chairperson, I'm online.
We need to see your camera. Okay. We can see you, Ms. Thompson. Rodney, we don't see you. Please, come help. Lukisa, your camera. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, honorable members and our candidates. Thank you for answering our call. Please fix your. Thank you for answering our call. It's due to emergency. So, that there are processes that we need to follow before we finalize our list. So there are other things that to clarify from yourselves. As you all know, that in terms of our process and in our advert, you know that we requested you to you have a criminal record, verify your qualification. We received this report last night. We received these two reports, state and so January manjingatin tulid. Send for it to be right. So that's why so each and everything that we are doing according to the rules of parliament, and we have to follow our processes to the latter. When we get these two reports, we'll call in the candidates and verify the reports before we finalize our report. As you are aware that you were screened by State Security Agency, we received a report on all candidates and you were identified as having adverse findings, judgments. Hence, we have called you right now so that we give you an opportunity to explain to the committee on the findings that we got from against your names. According to the Act of CGE, I will request Dr. Tembe first to read that part that deals with what is in the report, so that you are having that opportunity to clarify and explain before we finalize our deliberations. Dr. Tembe, over to you.
Thanks, Chair and honorable members. I think, I don't know, the best way is to start with the candidate, or read in terms of the Companies Act.
Companies Act.
Okay. The Companies Act of 2008, it's Act number 71 of 2008.
Can you hear Dr. Tembe?
Am I audible enough
Yes,
to you?
please.
Okay, okay.
Niyamuza? Masondo?
Yes, please.
Yes, I can hear him.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, in terms of the Companies Act, we share eligibility and qualification of company. The position of being a commissioner is equivalent to that type of being a director of a company, formulate the strategic direction of the company. But basically, section 69(8), which is critical for these processes, it says a person is disqualified to be a director of a company if a court has prohibited that person to be a director or declared the person to be delinquent in terms of section 62 or in terms of section for Close Corporation Act number 69 of 1984, or be subject to subsection 9 to 12, the person, one, is an unrehabilitated insolvent, two, is prohibited in terms of any public regulation to be a director of the company, three, has been removed from an office of trust on the grounds of misconduct involving dishonesty, or four, has been convicted in the republic or elsewhere and imprisoned without the fine more than the prescribed amount for theft, fraud, forgery, perjury, or an offense, AA, involving fraud, misrepresentation or dishonesty. B, in connection with the promotion, formation, or management of a company, or in connection with an act, or CC, under this act, which is the Companies Act, the Insolvency Act number 24 of 19, Laws Corporation Act of 1984, the Competition Act, the Financial Intelligence Act number 38 of 2001, the Securities Services Act number 36 of 2004, or Chapter 2 of the Prevention and Combating of Corruption Activities Act number 12 of 2004. A disqualification in terms of subsection 8B3 or 4 ends at the latter of a 5 years after the date of removal from office or the completion of sentence of one or more a time by the commission in terms of subsection 10. So then subsection is at any time before the expiry of a person disqualification in terms of subsection 8B, 3 or 4 applied to a court for an extension contemplated in subsection 9B, and the court may extend the disqualification for more at a time if justified that an extension is necessary to protect the public, having regard to the conduct of the disqualified person up to the time of application. I think those are the relevant part, Chair and honorable members, on this to explain to the candidate on this as this exercise, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Tembe. I will now read as we received it from the State Security. I will start with candidate Dr. Stevens. The report says, this is your name. Can you explain to the committee what is that judgment for?
Afternoon, Honourable Ndaba and members. I'm not aware of a judgment. What I am aware of, and I was aware of a possible complaint, the director of the Sexual and Reproductive Justice Coalition, there were some tensions and differences and disagreements, and this arose from governing and my position as a woman, making decisions and following organizational protocol. And I reported this to the board. They investigated it, and I was found acquitted of all charges, and this was addressed. The chair of the board at that time and the treasurer, I both believe, have written letters of recommendations. I'm still a member of the Sexual Justice Coalition. I'm part of a research group. I really do wish them well. It's the only thing that I think might be what you're referring to. I'm aware of this comment because I understand the current board was discussing this. A letter was written. I understand it was going to be in an individual's capacity as opposed to a board sanctioned letter.
Do you know the board you cooperate back where?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the institution which your judgment is against.
I'm on the corporate of that excuse me?
It's financial judgment against a body corporate per square. Did you hear me?
I'm the body corporate of that. Yes, I did hear that. I am on the body corporate of that institution, and I don't believe I have any judgment against me. To hand you over to the managing agents. There was I've recently, I was elected as part of the body corporate because the previous body corporate was S, and we have had to clear a number of bad debtors, but certainly I am in good financial sense. There's no judgment that I am aware of that has been handed over to me.
Okay, you are part of the directors and against the body corporate, not against your name.
Ooh.
Am I
Okay.
hearing it right? Yeah? Dr. Tembe?
I'm not clear, Chair. She must explain because institution here is.
Can you explain, Dr. Stevens, this judgment is against him, or this judgment is against the body corporate?
This is the first time I hear anything of this, so I'm not aware of it. I'm currently serving as a trust body corporate. There are no arrears. I don't know what the judgment might have been, but the previous body corporate and managing agents were in a complete mess, and last AGM, 3 of us have been elected and we have been able to recover funds and get it into a better place.
Okay, I want to summarize it correct to honorable members that you are the previous board, it was a mess, and you are now elected to be part of that body corporate. So it might, this amount is for the body corporate, not as you as an individual. That's what you are saying. This amount that
what is the amount? Because I have no idea what, if it's an individual amount or if there's outstanding. I don't believe, we just had a budget meeting which was passed, and I don't believe we have debts as a body corporate. I'm happy to provide the budget and to put you in with the treasurer. And if it's an individual, the previous arrangement collecting the levies from tenants were all over the place, and now we have.
When were you elected to serve in this board? Last year.
Yes.
In 2023.
Yes.
And this thing is July 2023. So if you were not part of the board in July 2023, that means it's, the judgment is for the body, not for you. It's here, it says here, 2023-07.
To the response that were given by a candidate. And later, that candidate must be in a position to provide documents that are aligned the body corporate to see whether what she's saying is correct or not, or they've dealt with the debts or not. Then later it will be taken to the president and the president will decide. So unless otherwise, my colleagues has got further more questions, but if none of our colleagues has got further more questions to the doctor direct, therefore we just allow, we have received her, the response, then we leave it in that way. It will be upon the committee to deliberate further and make a recommendation to the NA. But what I want to plead with all the candidates is that we are live, and all the response that we are getting, we are in legislation, is gonna be decided upon their response. Thanks, Chair.
Right.
Okay, let's allow you, Dr. Stevens, to get the document from the corporate, from the body corporate of Bekali
Yes, I have.
Square, and then
Yes.
send it to Nelly, so that by business we get those documents before we finalize our report. Ne? I'll give you that whether in an hour.
Yes. I've actually got a copy of the recent budget that was approved. I can certainly email that to Neliswa.
Because why am I saying this? In terms of the constitution as trustees, what it says about liability, I think it's something that you need to look at also, and you clarify us, give you an opportunity, because we just called you now, so that you get information. And then we'll call you, and then you give us, before we finalize our report, and then you'll give us your side of the story.
Right. Thanks for the opportunity, and I certainly get
Before
those
you leave,
documents to
Doctor,
you.
before you leave,
Yes.
Chair, the suggestion or the plea is that for us to be fair, let Nelly individually to that explains what is the story on of the doctor, and equally to the other two, because I get the sense that she might not, not be aware of what we are having currently due to the state security report. But privately, Nelly can send his consent to the candidate only, so that protect the information that must not be divulged unnecessarily. But Nelly, with a request all committee members, before you could be sent that documentation to the doctor, it is written only that is consent to the candidate, and do likewise when they had to bring back documentation that will verify. But all of them will have into them to respond accordingly. But we are not going to divulge the amount and the staffs. Thanks, Chair.
So, Nelly, what you are going to do, you will close the other two candidates and then send to Stephen what is relevant to her. In fact, what you are going to do, you cut the above four, and then you'll start from the follow number 3 only, and then and put her name only, and then send it to her. With the others, you want to do the same. Close Dr. Stevens, give to DLO, close DLO and Dr. Stevens, and give to Ms. Thompson. Yeah, so that they understand exactly what these things are against their names. Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Stevens. Neliswa will immediately after this meeting send you what we are talking about. Then we are now calling TLA, Rodney. You have an adverse judgment against you, against FinChoice Africa. Tielo?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Yes, there's an adverse judgment against you. Action, in fact, adverse action, because it doesn't say judgment. Am I reading it correct? It says there's an adverse action against you, not judgment. By FinChoice. What's the story? Tell us what is FinChoice Africa.
Yes, I'm very well aware of the credits.
Thaisa Sfatlego, Arubon.
Okay.
Yeah, Pella, it's a problem if we don't see your face, and then you.
But I have to put my phone on the ear so that I can hear you properly.
Okay, you can tell us what is it about?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, you can see you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm waiting for the question, Chairperson.
I say explain this address against your name by Fin Choice.
Okay, okay.
Fin Choice.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. I want to thank the Portfolio Committee for giving me the opportunity to respond to the findings of suitability screening under the Department of State Security. Well, number one, I'm well aware of the FinChoice loan account to the amount of 16,000 rand. I entered into a loan agreement with FinChoice last year when I was employed by the Northwest Department of Education. But because of personal challenges and difficult financial obligations, I could not honor the contract, as I am the only breadwinner family, and I have a family that is depending on me, and obviously I was raised by a single parent, and she's now a pensioner. I'm the one who is supposed to
So yours
provide,
fees.
and also other challenges.
Loan that you took for school. It's saying that you took for studying. What did you
Yes,
say?
the loan that I took.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
It's a loan. Oh, but
Yes, it's a
I'm
loan.
a student. They take loans.
No, if you can check my CV, if you can check my curriculum vitae, I was employed by the Northwest Department of Education. I was working in a special school. So I took the loan when I was employed, not as a student.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can verify that with my curriculum vitae. So the issue here is that I couldn't honor the contractual obligation I had with FinChoice, and then they ended up handing the account over to the creditors.
Oh, okay. All right. No, thanks, TLO.
So I just have to reach a settlement agreement and then pay the debt of completely. The amount is 16,000 rand.
Thank you very much for being honest. At least it's not us who amount, is you who is giving us the amount, and you are great about it. Thank you very much for that clarity.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you
very
said
much.
you have made arrangements. That's what you said.
Yes, yeah. I'm in the process of making the arrangement, and then they will get their payment this coming Friday. And then I can finish the committee with the letter form that demonstrate that the debt has been covered.
Okay, we don't want to put you under pressure. The only thing that we wanted to get from you is just to make you aware there is this thing. What is your take? So you've already explained to us as the committee so that we are able to take a decision. Thank you very much. Next, thank you very much. Nelisa will send it to you, but yours, at least, you have dealt with it. There's no need even for Nelly to send it because you've already told us. And what you told us is exactly what is appearing in this report. Thank you, dear. Ms. Thompson. Thompson, this one. Oh, it's Ms. Thompson. There's an adverse action at Gaston, South Africa. At Gaston, South Africa. Ms. Thompson? You have muted yourself. Ms. Thompson, yeah.
Yes, yes, I'm aware of that. It's actually, my sister is using that account. I will make arrangements so that it's paid today. I'm fully aware of it.
They didn't tell you.
But I was not aware that, I was not aware that there was a judgment though.
It's not
aware
a
that it was
judgment,
in
it's an
arrears.
adverse action. Meaning they have
No, so
handed
I
you
was aware
over. They've handed you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was aware that it's arrears, but not that there was judgment. But it's something
It's
that
not
I sort out
judgment.
immediately after this phone call. No, not a, yeah. I'm not aware of the judgment, but the arrears I can sort out now and then send to the committee secretary.
Okay, no, it's not a judgment. It's an action, it's an adverse action against your name.
Okay.
So we just want to know from yourself that you know about it. And you said, yes, you know about it. You even know the amount,
And I will.
Yeah?
I do not know the amount because it's a sibling that is using the account, but I'll do it now and I will sort it out and just send the details to this committee secretary because I also don't want a reflection on my credit score.
Okay, no problem. We'll send it to you so that at least.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll send it to you. Don't worry. Nelly will send it to you. It's only Mr. Tielo who at least have the details of the adverse action against him. But you and Dr. Stevens, you are not, then we'll give you. But thank you very much for responding to our call. And thank you very much. We're done with you and the doctor and Mr. Tielo. You can go sort out whatever you want to sort out. Yeah. But thank you, honorable members.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, we have done justice.
Thank you, Chairperson.
All right. Okay, Ms. Thompson. Thank you, honorable members. I think we have done justice to ourselves and at least we can make a determination. We'll await Dr. Stevens, go verify what is a judgment against her. Against her name, yeah. Anything else, honorable members? Okay, honorable Carol.
No, Chair, let's appreciate the three candidates for availing themselves. And you know, the reality they're living, the conditions, it's a bit rough. And we must be thankful to those who were honest, especially Utielo, to say even with the amount, Chair. But all in all, we are satisfied. I think the report, it won't be out of us, but the report when it goes to NA and the recommendation of the president, even further outline that they presented themselves. We wanted to make it clear, honest to ourselves and fair to even South Africans that we are doing our job very well. So I think it's proper, Chair, for what we did, and we must appreciate. It's just that, yeah, the living conditions, and we must not this because of what we just said, but we are saying take it the way it is, how they responded, then it be the prerogative of the President and the House. Thank you, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Piri. Honorable
kakhulukazi and ukuthi why ositolo sekuzovela kanje ngoba lento bayibheka iyona i-criminal record yabo ezinye izinto efuna thina as government esiyilungisa ukuthi while umsebenzi ingekho usho ufuna ungaqoki mawusugqokile ke manje uzothi mawusathi uthi ucotho sifuna umsebenzi esokuzovela le nto yebo lonto khombisa ukuthi thina sisacindezelekile abantu funa babone ukuthi eSouth Africa akabikho into elungayo siyabonga siyanizwela kodwa ke sijabulela ukuthi nivume ukuthi kukhona lokho although mina ngahambisana nje nalento egazi une-insurance fana abantu ukhokhela lo muntu imali yakhe lezi nguba bengabi nguba yinto bese ngizwa kulona ogcina naye mawuthi uyabheka nje la khombisa khona ukuthi ayisisesenkingeni kodwa sibonge ukuthi egcineni esayidini lethu sikwazile ukwenza umsebenzi wethu upresident uyena usazobona phambili ngabo yabona mayikhonto engiphatha kabi nje njoba kuyimanje abanamali kwenza ukuthi abanamali uzophoqa manje azenzani ayofuna isikweletu ukusula lento ukuze kwazi igama lakhe libe right official is totally wrong yabo uzobuya kanjani waphela yena uKZN waphapha
Should I carry on, Chair, with you?
angingeni nina noyi-2 ngoba nikhuluma noyi-2 anikhulumi nami.
Should I carry on, Chair? Thank you. Ms. Kaula just indicated that she's grateful to the...
Honorable Wesopota.
My apologies. Yob. Member Kaula just indicated that she's grateful to the 3 candidates because they, especially Rodney and Dr. Stevens, because they were forthright about their situation and hopefully they'll look into it. She's saddened by the fact that when one is looking for employment, such reports come up. Students are owing bursaries, and this is not necessarily a criminal record. It just indicates that as the government, we need to do something to fix this problem because unemployment still indicates that there's still kind of oppression for our people. The Edgar's account, for instance, should have been paid because there's insurance and so on to cover some of these things. Get to the last one, indicates that there's still a problem because the problem is there, but we, as a committee, we can be that we did a good job, and this is now the prerogative of the president to decide which way to go. But the sad part is that if for them to loans, they need to take another loan to settle this. So this is a vicious cycle of having credit upon credit and being in a bad credit. But hopefully this will be sorted. Thank you.
Thank you very much, honorable members. Sharif, you want to speak on this one?
No, Chair, we covered, we understand. We live in a country where sometimes you need to have some help, get you through. Like myself, studying, I had some student loans myself. So we...
I think we have done justice to this report. We didn't hide anything, and I'm glad that even candidates themselves, they acknowledge it, and then we'll move on. I think because we decided maybe let's, for safety's sake, let's shortlist nine candidates because we don't know these candidates that are falling where. What do you suggest? What do you think, honorable members? In case the president changes his mind regarding the candidates, if they are there. Okay, let's get the report first. Piri and Mam Kaula.
Chair, we have agreed in principle that we are going to recommend 8 to the House. Then that 8 becomes a recommendation to President. We are not making any further judgment to any of our candidates, be it if all of them they are part. But as you are saying, a wise man always changes his mind. It's easier, Chair, because we've made our scorings, meaning the 9th person, if it's allowed, and by checking with the legal advisor. Because always we need to bounce back with Dr. Tembe, unfortunately. Even though he can be tired of us, maybe he can advise. If there's nothing wrong, the 9th person that follows you'll present, because already we made our scorings. There's nothing that we can change. The one who's high, the number that is following, then you'll become your 9, if it's allowed by the law. But bearing in mind, as a committee, we have our recommendation, and we agreed as we started that 8 must be recommended, but we are flexible. We can adjust with anything. There's nothing wrong. So that will be my Tempe must also give us, but if there's nothing that tempers with our work, then let it be. Let's add the next person that follows.
Oh, okay. No, let's wait. We'll decide after they give us the report. You can start according to start. Okay, let's listen very attentively and to tick our list.
Chair, just to clarify, does Chair want a report on the top 8?
Sorry?
In terms of the top 8 candidates?
Yeah, in terms of the top 8.
So I won't be divulging names. It'll just be
just give us the codes.
Okay. So in terms of the
In terms of the ranking, yeah.
Okay, Chair. So I've rated from the highest score to the lowest score.
Yes.
And it's the top 8, Chair. So the first is number 33. Number 39, number 1. I can start over. Okay. Let me start from the beginning. So I'm going to read from, I'll read slower and I'll read from the first to the 8th in terms of ranking. So the first candidate is number 33. Second candidate, 39. Third, 01, fourth, 56, fifth, 40, sixth, 73, sixth is number 73, seventh, number 45, and eighth is number 41.
Sorry, can you repeat again?
Sure. So in terms of the ranking, I'm reading once again. I'll just make this easier for everybody and move this over. Number 1 is number 239, 301, 456, 540. Sixth is number 73.
5, you said what?
40, 40. The sixth candidate is number 73. Seventh candidate is number 45. And the eighth candidate is number 41.
Sorry, Chair. Just out of interest, who would number 9 be?
Number 9 would have been candidate number 06. And the 10th would be number 52.
You said number 8 is number?
51.
And you said number 9 will be?
Number 9 would have been candidate 06.
So let's live with the 8. Let's live with the 8. Yeah, let's live with our 8 candidates. So if you look at the list,
Just get the numbers.
I want to propose to you number 40 to be part-time. And I want to propose to you again number 41 to be part-time. And then the rest I propose to be full-time.
Chair, if I remember correctly, we said that one of the current commissioners will be full-time. I think you mentioned that then.
Look at the numbers.
I'm just making double sure that we add in.
Yeah, that's why we have only one part-time. We've got only one vacancy for part-time, because already Naidu has applied for the full-time, and she's a part-time commissioner, and then the rest of the full-time. So that's why I'm proposing number 40 to be part-time, and number 41 to be part-time. Honorable Masiko?
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. I wish to second your proposal based on the fact that when we interviewed the said candidates, there is a feeling that the workload and everything like that. So I support it. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Masiko. Honorable Sherry.
Agreed, Chair.
Mam Kaula. Honorable Mam Kaula. Okay. Yabonga, Honorable Mam Shlengma. Thank you very much, honorable members. That means number 33 will be full-time. Number 39 will be full-time. Number 01 will be full-time. Number 56 will be full-time. Number 40 will be part-time. Will be full-time. Number 45 will be full-time. Number 41 will be part-time. Yeah, looking at all the other aspects of, we're busy with the interviews, what they presented to us. I think, honorable members, thank you very much for assisting the committee. After deliberating on our report regarding the state security report, honorable members, I think we are sharing the same sentiments that South Africa is having a big problem in terms of issues of debts. For as long as they are not insolvent and they don't reflect a criminal record. This is not a criminal record, but it's another form of having actions against their names in terms of payments of debts, which I'm sure even some amongst us ourselves, we can be affected, but I'm not saying we are affected. I'm saying we can be affected one way or the other. So, and these are some of the things that cannot make us to disqualify people. And then with one candidate, we'll await her response later, but also it's with regards to debt. So if it's in regards to debt, a person will have to sort this debt. And I think we had some of the candidates, they responded to these actions that are taken against their names. But honorable members, I think we have done justice to our report. We'll allow our staff to draft our report so that tomorrow we find a slot. I don't know what time, but let it be late so that we adopt the report later. Now we're done.
Thank you, Chair.
Yeah, now we're done. Why it's important for us to adopt our report formally, because now they are going to present it and we look at it, because this is the report that we are going to table to ACT. So it must be read by us. So maybe tomorrow night we can meet for 1 hour so that we move for the adoption. Any dissenting view?
Chairperson, on the agenda that we received, please correct me if I'm wrong, but our meeting was scheduled for 10 a.m. tomorrow, so I booked my flight for 5:30. So if you could just let me know what time so I can make the necessary arrangements. Thank you, Chair.
Okay, I'll try my level best, because even myself will be late tomorrow. Nicabanga ukuthi singaba ne-meeting ngobani isikhathi? I will communicate with you. You'll be landing at what time, Sheriff?
No, Chair, the agenda that I received from Nelly said that we start at 9:30 until 2 o'clock. So after the plenary for 1720. Maybe I should have said that.
So, morning. The sitting is starting when? So, Ukero won't be here, Mas. Oh, okay. Oh, let's do it in the morning.
We've done almost everything.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Oh, I have another committee.
Okay, let's sit visually at 9:30, to adopt our report. Is it okay, ne?
Yes.
Hola. So it will be visual.
So everybody, not going to house today.
Okay, thank you very much, honorable members. I think we have done justice to our work. CGE will, the president will sign these appointments before we rise. So this is our last meeting physical. So tomorrow we'll be adopting our legacy report also. Tomorrow we'll be adopting our legacy report. So we'll 30 minutes we'll be adopting our report, and then the rest will be adopting our legacy report. Is that fine with you? Thank you very much, honorable members. Our meeting is adjourned. Thank you. Oh, there's lunch. Hooray! Hey, Masiko, Fiki.
Recording stopped.